And here we are in fucking dreary ass Megaton, pissing rain. But back again in, what is it called? Tale of Two Wastelands. Oh, I have alt tabbed by accident. There we go. I have done a little bit. Not much actually. I just sold some gear, and I added a couple mods that are tentative. I'm not 100% sold on them, and I might remove them. It's a character overhaul mod, like that changes the way that the characters' faces look. So they all look different, but I'm not 100% sold on how they look. So I'm gonna go through this and play, and if I don't like how they look, if I'm starting to get a little bit I will remove it. It's pretty easy to just turn it off. But yeah, so last time for the first thing for Wasteland, for think before you speak. I was doing the Wasteland Survival Guide. I was being a lab assistant / guinea pig for Moira Brown. I needed to talk to that man.
Huh? Yeah, what is it? Well, it's no secret that the old water treatment plant is on its last legs. And I'm the only one in town that can keep the damn thing running.
What's up? Hope you're happy and well.
I spend so much time up in the plant that I can't take care of the leaks that keep springing up in the pipes around town. Now, I don't expect much from strangers, but if you've got the know-how,
another mod I added is, in addition to making the characters look quote-unquote better, and this one I will definitely keep, is I've made their teeth look better. I downloaded better teeth. I will say that talking to Moira in the first stream, I could not help but look at her 2008, 200 pixel teeth, and they hurt.
From the pressure in the plant, my guess is that there are 3 of them scattered around town. Check along the pipes and the valves.
Look how nice this man's teeth are.
They might be a bit tricky to spot. I hope you can help. If folks knew how bad it was getting up here, well, I don't know what would happen.
I just remembered, there is a bobblehead in here. Lucas Sims, the sheriff's house, he has a bobblehead. I don't know why his door is unlocked, but yeah, look, strength. There we go. It's essential to bear any weight placed upon your shoulders. You can now carry 25 pounds more gear. Okay, so there is a reason. Last stream, someone pointed out, why are you taking 10 in a special stat? I'm guessing, or wait, is it Tale of Two Wastelands? Are there bobbleheads in the Mojave? I don't even remember. Because if so, they gave the ones... Oh, right. New Vegas uses implants. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so that's how they stopped you from stacking, getting like 2, not free, but like getting 2 special ups. Essentially getting 2+ to every special, is that the bobbleheads now give you different effects, which makes sense, so you don't just get 2 free special points. There's an NPC I want to talk to, because I know she just went into the saloon, because she gives a quest. Is it her? Yeah.
I don't recognize you. New in town?
I like how Mr. the bad man is dead in the corner.
I hope by something to do you mean a job. Otherwise, you want to talk with Nova. I'm looking for someone to make a delivery. Interested?
Some of these NPC improvements with this mod look okay. I think she looks okay.
Great. I'd like you to deliver this message to my family in the Arafu settlement. I haven't heard from them in months.
Some of them look a little weird.
As soon as you get there,
But then again, most
talk
of
to
the
Davis
NPCs in this
West.
game look fucking
He'll
weird.
be glad to pay you for the trip.
Mr. Burke, that's his name.
Hey, Colin.
Ugh. Oh god, my character does not look good. I did also learn that there's a way I can steal NPCs' faces.
Are actually getting cheap.
So if I see a particularly
That's
nice
even
NPC,
possible.
I'm just gonna steal their
Is the girl
face.
supposed to just lie down and take that?
Dear Lord, save me from the whinings of thine whore who doth complaineth.
Thanks a lot, Colin. I can always count on you for sympathy and respect.
It's why you love me, Nova, dear. A moment, Nova. Now.
Okay, well, actually, we can go back to the Anchorage Memorial. We could try to finish up this part of the Wasteland Survival Guide pretty quick. So we have to place a camera in the Mirelurk den here, and we can't kill any of them. So my character is thirsty. Oh, I gotta cure my fucking addiction too. Oh, I forgot about that. -3 endurance? Jesus. Probably save. Okay, so spawning upon the Anchorage War Memorial. Essentially got to get to... God, I used to be able... Oh, where did I go? I used to be able to do this, like, perfectly. I could just... As a kid, I knew how to do this. Okay, now I got to get out of here. The Mirelurks are a Bethesda creation, right? They don't exist in previous Fallout games. Because they look fucking weird. They look really weird in this. I kind of like how weird they look, but they are very strange design. Weird bipedal crabmen. See? Told you that was easy. Doctor, I took 2 drugs and now I'm addicted. I need you to cure me.
You came in here on your own. That'll be 50 caps. Maybe the
Yeah, pretty sure Fallout 3 is the first time they were introduced. Okay.
You love the smack, all right.
Yeah, I couldn't. It's one of those things where I've played Fallout 1.
All better now.
I've played Fallout 1 to
All right.
completion maybe 2 to 3 times, and probably about the same for Fallout 2. It's just that it's been a long time, and those games kind of not blend together, but like it's just when everything's like a 5-pixel sprite, it's just like it's hard to remember certain things from those games.
Hey, don't mind the smell.
Oh my God, why
I
is
was
she so
just
much
testing
louder?
a few chemicals, but it's perfectly safe to breathe. Really?
Mirelurks.
I'll bet most people would have just gone in there, guns blazing without half a thought. But not you. You're the best research assistant ever. I've been getting a good signal, but what do you think about them from your first-hand observations of them?
I'm no zoologist, but I'd name them Cilia serrata horrendus. Thank you for following
That's very
Femboy Toaster
scientific of
Lord.
you. Personally, I wasn't sure if they were crabs or if
Oh,
they came
man.
from some sort of brine shrimp,
That's a name.
perhaps. Some of these observations about their armor and camouflage gave me an idea for
If
reinforced
VTubers are
neutral-colored
cringe,
headgear.
I'm worse.
Here, consider it thanks
Man,
for
I don't
not
know. Is that
interfering
even
with them.
possible?
Oh, speaking of which, take these so you can continue to avoid them in the future. Correct as always. And your feedback's really led to a very smartly written book. Maybe too
I mean, that
smart
will be
for
worse.
some folks, I worry. Of course, if the reader can't be bothered to understand something important as a book on how to stay alive, then what can we do, huh? And in case those readers blame you for their ignorance, here's your payment. 2 big boxes of ammo. Now, on to the next chapter. The last chapter is a bit more esoteric. It's about the survival of humanity as a whole, and how to rebuild society. Deep stuff, huh? We need to know how
I don't trust
large
this
settlements
woman's
are
guide
formed,
on how to rebuild
how to
society.
harness the old technology, and I'll need you to get ancient history from a nearby library. We're in the last stretch now, so let's finish it up strong. What's first?
Researching local history using old technology, check the library. I genuinely don't remember what any of these... Okay, I remember this one. You gotta just go to the library. I don't remember these two, though. What the actual quests involve. So we'll just go down the order.
Don't be so sure. You'd be surprised how confused people get, even about important things. In this case, I'm talking about
we gotta
Rivet
go to
City.
fucking
It's the most successful survivor
Oh god, I
settlement
remember this
around.
now.
But
And you
no
go
one
talk
here
to the
really
historian,
knows
but then you
how
have to
it
go to the
started.
other part of the city
Of course,
that's
why it's
underwater to
important
get the
know
real
how a
history.
place like
Oh
that succeeded.
god, I remember this now.
So I need you to go there and do some researching. Oh,
Can we shoot
now I
Moira
can't wait for what you
Moira in
find
the
out
back of the
down
head
there.
with a mini nuke?
And check around
There's
to
a
make
better
sure you're
way to
hearing the
ruin her
real
life.
deal.
What you do is you nuke Megaton. She survives, gets turned into a ghoul, and then you say that she's dumb and stupid, and kill her dreams, saying that this is dumb, and then she's just depressed. So not only is she a ghoul, not only has her home exploded, but now she also has depression. Shady hat. Wow. Ruin her life, I forgot about it. You know, see, it's a thing that, yeah, the perk you get for that is the Dream Crusher perk. It's pretty good, but I've already done so much of the Wasteland Survival Guide. I'm committed. I'm too far in. Where's Lucy's message? Where is this place? Arafu. This is the one where you deal with a bunch of not vampires. I remember this. Should buy some water, actually. The guy wanted me to fix these leaks.
No longer burned from you in the pain.
Yay, I did it.
Drink with me and pray.
Wandering the Mojave almost makes you wish. Yep. We'll get there. We'll get to all those lines. I've seen a couple mods that make it so that whenever one of those lines is said, whenever that particular line, the Wandering the Mojave line is said, that character explodes or the game just crashes. Like, I think there's like a couple different mods that have those options.
Yeah? What is it? Well, I'll be. The pressure's up in the plant. It looks like all the leaks have been fixed. Thank you, stranger. Thank you. But listen, it's only a matter of time before they burst again. And someone like you might not be around to fix them. I'll make you a deal. I'll give you caps for any scrap metal you can bring me. You'll find it all over the place out there in the waste. If I have a steady supply of scrap, I can keep the plant running and the pipe should be just fine. We got a deal?
Sure.
Good. This just keeps looking better. Those parts will keep this place running and the town in fresh water. Hurry back as soon as you find some.
Oh shit, 200 caps for that? That's actually pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. Literally need a repair skill of 30, and you click on 3 pipes, and then boom. Water. I wanted to buy water. Do you sell water?
Now, I know I've never seen you in Megaton before. Well, let me guess. Just passing through, right? We get people trying to settle down here all the time. Anyway, if you're hungry, you came to the right place. What can I get you?
Wow, dirty water. Great.
Enjoy.
I feel like this game ignores the main threat of even probably in the apocalypse, the main threat of drinking dirty water is not the radiation. It's all the other shit that you get from drinking dirty water.
Good morning, madam. What? Certainly, madam, here you are.
Like, have you ever seen what happens to someone when they drink from, like, a river? Wait, Nuka-Cola makes you thirstier? What? That doesn't make any sense. It's soda, yeah, but soda still hydrates you. It's still mostly water. Is it good for you? No. Is it not like, but it's not like a diuretic. It's not gonna draw more water out of you than you're gonna get from it. That's silly. That's silly. If anything, it should just have lower effects than water. Clean water is underrated. Yes, clean water is very underrated. I just find it kind of silly. I get it because it gives you, in this it gives you some health. Actually a decent amount of health. Like, holy shit. That gives you actually a good amount of health. And it takes off some sleep, because I'm guessing it's caffeinated, so... I'll say one thing. I used to think that the capital Wasteland was a lot larger than it is. Playing this again has made me realize how small this game is in scale. Especially even comparing it to just to Skyrim. Like, Skyrim is huge. Like, Skyrim is a pretty big game. Like, I feel like it takes like a decent amount of time to cross one end of Skyrim to the other, where the capital Wasteland is pretty small. Although, I'll give it credit, it feels bigger than Fallout 4. I don't know, I'm almost certain that Fallout 4 is bigger in size, but man, does it feel small. I feel like Fallout 4 is so cramped. Fallout 3 has the transit tunnels, which make up 10% of the whole map. Yeah, I'd say that's probably the way that they, like when you look at the map, like DC itself, like this area here, especially this part here, is very, very dense. There's a lot of areas where you don't even have to go there, like, ever. I wonder what Scout Trooper is doing. Scout Trooper is out there stalking other people streaming SWTOR and haunting them. Oh, that is one thing I wanted to do that I didn't do. I wanted to bump the difficulty up a little bit. We'll go up 1 to hard, and we'll see how well that, because it was getting a little easy. To be fair, I haven't really fought any tough enemies yet. I feel like I'm going to regret that as soon as I encounter some super mutants. Oh.
A combat zone. You may suffer harm up to and failure spurred.
There's a bobblehead here too. I remember this bobblehead too.
Wanting through radiation, or the wasteland never rests.
Oh. Where's the giant mole rat attacking? Rat scorpion.
To see your
scripted event.
Hang on, you're not one of them. I nearly blasted you in two. Get over here before they spot you. Now what the hell are you doing all the way out here?
I have a letter for the Wests.
That's great, but I got bigger problems than being the town post office right now. The shit's about to hit the fan in this cesspool, and I don't think I can stop them. Well, at first they do their typical gang bullshit. You know, break stuff and make lots of noise. But they always kept their distance. But this last time, they went too far. They killed all of our Brahmin. I mean, that's our lifeblood out here, you know. Yeah, sure. I'll just go and take all of them out by myself. What are you, crazy? As
Okay,
soon as
calm
they
down,
roll into
Grandpa.
town, I lock my doors just like everyone else. We could really use some assistance here. I don't want to take my eyes off the ramp here. There's no telling when the family will return. Can you do me a favor and check on the other people's houses here? You know, make sure they're doing okay? Speak with Davis West, Karen Shenzi, and Ken Ewers. Just watch yourself. I've got an itchy trigger finger.
Knock, knock.
Hello? Is this the mailman? Oh, I do hope my fall catalog has arrived.
No name.
Oh, goody. I can hardly wait to browse the latest fashions. Please do come inside. Let me unlock the door for you.
What the hell are you doing in here? Get the fuck out. Oh, for the love of... Look, she's dumber than a bag of hammers, okay? If you want to talk to anyone, you need to talk to me. So what the fuck do you want?
Hey, why are you mad at me? You're the one who married the woman who's a hammer.
We're great. Just peachy. I love sitting in my house with my thumb up my ass. Tell Mr. King that sitting here all day isn't going to make us any safer. We need to take action.
Good to see you. Yes. Who is it?
Evan Ken sent me.
Oh, he did?
Ken King.
Well,
Go.
it's about damn time he did something. Come on in. I'll unlock the door.
I wonder. Okay. Toggle collision. I knew it. And let me guess, if I go into the other house? Yeah, that's what you're talking to. That's cute. There's no way for, like, the voice has to come from something. Like, it has to be emitted from something. And that's how they do it here. They're hiding these terminals behind these doors. Where I know, for example, in the DLCs for New Vegas, those like intro and outro movies, there is actually just an NPC who is hidden behind the screen you're watching, and he is just saying all the dialogue for the intros and outros.
It's nice to see a friendly new face around here. It's been a long time. The name's Karen Shenzi. Scared out of my mind. I'm glad
Behind the
he's checking
scenes,
on us, but
Todd
until someone
face, yeah.
nips the problem in the bud, we may as well stay inside forever.
Actually, wait, can I... Books and magazines. Tumblers today. I had a Tumblers today in my pocket. Because... Yoink. Your weapons and armor now degrade 10% slower. Oh, that's useful. And they're dead. Yeah, well, those terminals behind the doors. It's like, as Todd would say, it just works. It just works.
What did they tell you? Everyone okay? The family must have gotten to them in the last attack. Sons of bitches. Damn it! If only we had more men, we could stand up to them. I'm sick of them terrorizing this town. Wait a minute. When you searched the West's place, did you find their son Ian's body? This has to be the work of the family. I've caught that weirdo leader of theirs talking to Ian down by the river. Look, I know I've asked a lot of you already, but you have to find that kid. He deserves better than all this. Bite marks on their necks. That's the strangest thing I've ever heard. The family must have attack dogs with them or something. Oh, this is all I needed right now. What am I going to do? They'll keep coming back until
Well,
all
you
of
did
us are
choose
dead.
to live on an overpass.
Thanks, kid. You're all right.
Oh my god, I need water. I don't have any water. I'm so thirsty. then it's supposed to be careful. It's supposed to say careful, but the C and the L are gone, and so the town is called Arafu. Someone who's played hardcore mode, if I run out of bars, do I just die? Like, if I just get to 0 water, does my character just keel over? Yeah, you can die of starvation, dehydration. Okay. Well, then this sucks. Gotta find something to drink. I will have to start just drinking pond water soon. Get fucking intestinal parasites. Now, do I start... Now, there's a lot of packs of cigarettes here. Do I start hoarding cigarettes when I'm not even in the Mojave yet? Is there any other, like, things I can do with cigarettes in the Capital Wasteland? Are there any, like, characters who will give me caps for cigarettes? Or something like that? What the fuck? Atomic cocktail. Nah, it's just an easy caps kind of deal? Okay. Ooh. Another reason I don't like taking chems in this game is I hate that effect. So what station is this? Northwest Seneca. Because this is like, the effect is a bit exaggerated, I agree, yeah. Because that's like, there's no actual map here, it's just the lines. I don't know, it's one of those weird things. I like looking at subway maps. If I'm ever like in a place that has a subway, I like seeing their map.
You're not here to try and steal my secrets, are you? Good. I was afraid I was going to have to abandon my lab.
I remember
here.
it. This guy
That would
wants
mean
sugar
starting
bombs.
all over again. It's not easy trying to make Ultra Jet, you know. I suppose you could say that. Ultra Jet is almost double the potency of Jet. Perfect for ghouls. Jet barely affects us, you see. Only trouble is, it's almost impossible to gather.
I was born in Toronto and took the subway all the time at an early age. I love the maps and the subway in general.
You might be able to help me with that.
I have family who lived in Toronto. They still do. But as a kid, I remember taking the subway with them and stuff like that. And the burned into my brain is the boom, boom, boom when the doors close on the subway.
Yeah, no kidding. I didn't think you were a freaking charity. It takes 3 things to make Ultrajet. 2 of the ingredients I got plenty of. The other one is a little harder to find. Sugar bombs. For every box of sugar bombs you bring me, I'll pay you 15 caps. So you in? Good. Now get going. I have a ton of preparation to do.
No, that sugar bombing run. Right, and that leads to that place, and that's where you can go get the... I could just kill these guys. Like, if I'm being brutally honest, I could just kill them. Because am I ever gonna come back here for their caps? For sugar bombs? No. No, I'm not. No, I want the jet. That was a hard lock with nothing in it. Sheesh, yeah. Again, if there's things that are empty that are usually full, it's probably the famine mod, which cuts down the amount of loot in the game. So it's I guess I'm going to see a lot more of that. I will say, I do like this survival mode a bit more than Fallout 4's. So far, Fallout 4's was really annoying in a lot of ways. Every single chem made you tired or thirsty or hungry. It was so just obnoxious. You know, you take a rat axe and now your character is like dying of thirst. Oh fuck. Excuse me? I didn't plan Survival Fallout 4, but I watched a playthrough and swear the water pump was used more than shots fired. Yeah, it is easy to get the resources in Fallout 4 eventually, or to make the survival mechanics pretty trivial. I gotta sneeze, oh god. Better. rigged shotgun.
Why don't you look where you're going? Whoa, whoa, slow down there. This area's off limits to everyone but the family. Where the hell do you think you're going?
I have a letter for Ian West from his sister.
Oh, the new kid? Yeah, Vance said we should be expecting someone soon. You can head on in, but I would speak to Vance first if I was you. You can find him on the mezzanine overlooking the common area. Just remember, I got my
Grenade
eyes
trap.
on you. We all do.
Brought back Vietnam flashbacks, honestly, so many of them in Fallout 3, and only a couple in New Vegas. Yeah, there's, if you, in Fallout 4, there's the, in the Nuka World DLC, you run like a gauntlet, that raiders have set up, and there are dozens of those grenade traps. There's one particular hallway where you can pick up upwards of like 30, 40 grenades. We're starting to get into what everyone remembers and everyone complains about when it comes to Fallout 3. The, water gun pew pew, yeah, everyone despises the fucking metros. So, if I remember correct, these people are like vampires, or they think they're vampires, and they're eating blood. And I don't understand why this is in this game. Why this is here. It's a plot from like a mid-tier X-Files episode, and that's not me being joking. Like that, there is literally an X-Files episode about a cult of people who go around murdering people to collect their blood. Because they think they're vampires. Where is this fucking guy? There he is.
Welcome to our home. My people call me Vance. I lead this group of weary travelers and outcasts who need a home. And to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
And what is this place?
What you see before you is the last bastion of hope for the downtrodden and misunderstood. It is a sanctuary for the oppressed and a beacon of faith for the tyrannized.
Whoa, whoa, slow down there. I left my thesaurus at home.
What does it mean? Allow me to simplify it for you, since you are obviously of limited intellect. I led my flock beneath the sun-baked sands of the wasteland to keep them safe and teach them my ways. Men of science would call us cannibals, eaters of human flesh. Society labels us as monsters, demons, and the unclean.
This isn't rocket science. I know exactly what you are.
You amaze me. Never have I met a human with the gift of cognition that you
What?
possess. Tell me then, what are we?
You're vampires, at least you follow their fictional traditions.
Do you think I believe I can turn into a bat and fly away? Of course not. Do I cast my image in a mirror? Absolutely.
Okay, dude, listen.
Now, ask me if I believe these individuals from every corner of the wasteland need me to give them a sense of purpose and identity. I have shown these people the ways of the vampire. I've provided them shelter, organization, and a sense of belonging.
I don't think you're teaching people that they're supernatural beings builds good life skills.
Now you disappoint me. You need to open your mind and think for a moment before you pass judgment. I have reined in their cravings and taught them to eat not of the flesh, but to drink of the blood.
Oh, they don't
Most
eat people's flesh. They still drink their blood. It's a good thing that people don't need blood. It's a good thing that, you know, we get rid of it. You know, when people just like cut themselves and bleed because blood is so annoying to have. You know, it's good. It's
Ah, yes, my newest charge. What would you want with him? Then a part of his human family still remains? Even more of a reason he needs to remain in isolation. Ian is at a critical moment in his life right now. After all that occurred in Erafu, he is scared and confused. It would be ill-advised for me to
well, this
allow
guy
you to speak
bloviates
to
on.
him
I'm gonna
while
have
he
a
decides what he
peppermint
wants
patty,
to do.
so I'm gonna mute my mic for a sec. Well, I was about to, but then I saw this really good dialogue choice. Listen here, fruitcake. I'm here for Ian, and I don't have time for your shit.
Short temper. So typical of a human. One more outburst like that, and I think I am going to have you removed from our home permanently. Murder is a very strong word, my friend. Do you consider it murder when a hunter stalks his prey in order to put food on the table?
When it's a human being, yeah, I do consider it fucking murder.
To survive.
You nutcase.
And Ian provided us the way.
I'm gonna shoot
Ian
these
is at
people,
a
by the way.
critical moment in his life right now. After all that occurred in Erafu, he is scared and confused.
Oh, do you consider it? Oh, you kill an animal to eat it. Is that any different from us draining the blood from people to eat it? Shut the fuck up.
Ian's hunger for flesh overwhelmed him. It drove him to kill his parents. Because of my intervention that night, he stopped just short of being lost forever to his cravings for flesh. I am telling you, he will no longer be labeled as such. He has become one of us. A member of the family. The hunger that drives us must be kept in check. It is one of the most difficult things to teach. Ian lost control because no one was around to guide him. His own family was alien to him. I had always assumed if a human happened upon our home, it would be for the purpose of
this conversation just makes me want to play Vampire the Masquerade again, so I can see cool vampires again.
It is a pleasant surprise to meet someone as amenable as yourself. Very well. I will allow you to speak to Ian. Perhaps you can help him come to grips with his greatest enemy, himself.
York peppermint patties, really good. Underrated game. I feel like it's not underrated. I feel like it's a cult classic. It's like, it's a cult classic. It's also blatantly unfinished. It's also just like broken in a lot of ways.
What's on your mind?
I wonder if the fact really worked.
I'm gonna steal all their shit. I don't know. Do I will be honest. I have never killed these guys. I have always done this in like a peaceful way. Back when I played this when I was a kid, I was big into doing things the good way.
What do you want? Well, maybe that's because I don't want to be found. Why the heck are you looking for me anyway?
Why does this man have a... This is like a... There's actually a couple options here. I remember spending a bunch of time trying to figure everything out. Huh. Why does this kid looks like he's like 20 at most, and he sounds like he's 45? He sounds like a 1940s radio announcer.
Then you must think I'm some kind of a monster.
A little bit.
There's something inside me, something completely messed up. I'm a mutant, a fucking freak. The only person I was ever able to talk to was my sister Lucy, and she's gone. No one gives a shit about me except Vance and the family.
How many voices
Can't
did
you
they have
understand
for this?
that?
They had more voice actors for this. It's weird because it feels like they have more voice actors for this than they did for Skyrim, which came after it. Like every single Nord in Skyrim sounds like a stereotypical, like someone doing like a bad Scandinavian-ish accent, where everyone in this game, for the most part, like there's a good, at least more of the like, key characters have a different name or voice. Like, you know, you talk to the sheriff, and then you talk to you talk to the guy who owns the saloon, and you talk to Moira, and there's 3 characters there, and they're significant in that they're like the main people in this big town, and they all have different voices. That's honestly probably true. I wouldn't be surprised if Skyrim had those voice actors. And I wonder if there is a correlation between how many celebrity voice actors they hired and how many voice actors in total there are per game. And maybe the name of like which celebrity voice actor they got, because Oblivion notoriously had like did have like 10 people voicing everyone, but then they also paid for Patrick Stewart and Terrence Stamp. This game has a lot of repeated voices and more diversity still, but they also paid for Liam Neeson and Malcolm McDowell. And then in Skyrim, they have, God, they had a couple. Skyrim had a couple. They had Mario. They had Mario as a dragon. They had Max von Sydow, and I don't remember the lady's name who did Delphine. And they also had fucking Christopher Plummer, I want to say. Was it him? Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was actually looking up to see if this quest, the different endings, and then I got sidetracked about voice actors. IMDb says Skyrim has cast has 189 and Fallout 3 has 41. 41 for Fallout 3 feels about right.
She really misses being
that
home.
Skyrim
She's
one
asked
feels
about me
a
and
bit.
here a lot. I think I had it all wrong.
That one feels a bit much.
I shouldn't have come here.
I wonder if that one's
I bet
also
Lucy's
including
feeling
any
just as
sort of
bad as me.
DLCs.
Please tell
If
Vance
that's
I've
also
made my
accounting
decision.
Dragonborn and
I'm going home
Dawnguard.
to Arfu. I hope to see you there as well. I'm just going to gather my stuff together and say my goodbyes, then I'll head on back.
Because I could see like vanilla Skyrim having oh God, I don't know, it's weird. It's like I would want to say like, oh, vanilla Skyrim probably has a lot of voice actors, and I've been playing Skyrim and I've been listening to the voice actors, and it seems that every race gender combination has 2 voice actors at least. Although, that might be wrong, because I'm pretty sure there's some that are not. That are like the same voice actor does everything. It's neat to see one voice actor is like Mayroom's Dagon and the next guy is like 50. Yeah, because I know that in some cases for particular characters, you know, they might have gotten someone who used to do the voice or did like the voice in the previous games, etc. And so they're there just for that one little part. I'm still gonna steal. I'm gonna steal anything that's not nailed down.
The new guy's taking up most of my time, but I think he'll come around.
It's good news. Vance and I are very worried about him.
I trust your talk with young Ian went well. I am quite interested in learning the results of your discussion.
Yeah, unsurprisingly, he wants to get away from the weird vampire cult and go see his sister.
As long as you maintain this level of civility, please proceed.
I don't see why you can't drink from blood bags. Why do I need 80 speech for this?
Curious. Many years ago, I survived by drinking from fresh blood packs I recovered from hospital ruins. The problem was that these blood packs were scarce. What do you propose?
Arafu donates blood packs for protection.
Agreed. Please, take this proposal to Arafu. Speak with them and then return to me with their decision. I thank you for showing me that your kind can be trusted after all.
This motherfucker actually thinks he's a vampire.
Now, what of young Ian? Tell me his decision.
I know he doesn't actually think, but like, oh, your kind. It's like, dude, you're just a dude.
It saddens me to lose one of my flock, but I believe everyone has to follow their
You're a
own
man in a
path.
trench coat.
All I was attempting to do was guide him. Now it seems that responsibility has fallen upon you. I hope you will be more successful. Please, I want you to take this. Consider it as an apology to you for all the hardships you had to endure finding this place. Goodbye, human. Our time together has been rather educational.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. Oh, he gives you the shish kebab, right. The schematics for the shish kebab.
Well, well. I haven't had a customer in a while. Last one I had was a bit chewy. Know what I mean?
If your caps are good, you can buy whatever you like. Beat standing there drooling all over the merchandise.
Should I keep one of those stealth boys? I'm going to keep one of those stealth boys. I feel like I'm going to need one eventually for something.
A pleasure doing business.
You gonna gawk all
Do you have
day?
any water? Of course he doesn't. Wow, that's a lot of glue and duct tape. I could make so many weapon repair kits with that. Level 6. We're gonna need weapon handling because we have 4 strength. We need weapon handling. There are so many weapons my character cannot hold because they're anemic. They're suffering from fucking muscle atrophy. Educated could also be useful, though. Fuck. Oh, educated could be really useful because you're getting a perk every level to level 60. Yeah, if you're gonna do it, might as well get it now. Yeah, we'll do that, and then next level we'll get weapon handling, and then level 8 we're gonna get comprehension, which I keep forgetting. There's a reason why I wasn't using the skill books, and I've been using the skill books. I don't use the skill books. Save them until you get comprehension. Gotta remember that. I've wasted like 6 already. Hey, dude. What is my karma at? I'm good. I'm still a good boy. Ow. Where is it? Why is it? Well, where does this waypoint marker go to? Ow. Another bear trap. So, is this the intended way to get to these guys? Because I always took that other weird way through the thing. Oh, and the game crashed. Crash number 2. Yeah. I also have a fake memory of how should I get to these people. Yeah, I always took that way. I went to that metro station and you find oh my god, we're so far back. I should have saved. I should just load the autosave. Fuck it. Whatever. I don't trust autosaves in these games for some reason. I have no rationale why. I just don't. Whatever, I'm not gonna bother stealing that shit. I just always took that route where you go through those guys making drugs. Yeah, in my brain, hard save is stronger, better, stable compared to autosave / quick save, but that probably doesn't matter. I think there is some validity to the quick saves not being as stable or as good.
There she is, the heroine of the day.
Heroin? Also, this is the first time in my life I have ever heard the word heroin in, well, not now, when I first played this game.
I know. I talked to Ian, and he told me everything you did. I don't know how you did it, but goddamn am I glad you walked up that ramp and lent us a hand. Thanks again, kid. Consider yourself welcome back here any time you're in this part of the wastes.
There's literally no reason for me to ever come back here.
Interesting. It seems they wish to enter into some kind of agreement. I guess it's better than pointing my gun down that ramp all day and hiding inside at night. Let Vance know he's got a deal. We'll do it. I'll speak to the others. I'm sure they'll agree with me. Come on back soon. I may have some stuff for you.
Yay. I like the mod that adds the achievements in-game. I think it's cute. You can see it here on the save pause menu. I can hit T and I can see all the Chivos. Chivos! Look at the Chivos! Oh. I honestly should play as a chick more often to undercover more things, voice lines. It's jarring to hear the female hurt noise when you fall or something, so I stick with the dude all the time. It's weird because it's like it's the opposite for me. Is that I have played, if given the option, 95% plus I will make a female character, and so hearing like a male like hurt noise and stuff like that doesn't feel right. New Vegas, the only place where you can do as many drugs as possible just to kill a man in a suit with a tire iron. But I'll talk about Benny. Once we get to Vegas, once we get to the Mojave, I will talk about how Benny, like the Benny that you see in the game is nowhere near as fun as the Benny, or as cool or as like badass as the Benny that was shown in the prequel comic that came with the collector's edition, which I have. There was this prequel comic that came with it called setting up the setting up the the Benny's ambush and all that, and like what was happening before, like his plan, and it made him seem like so cool and really bad at, like he was like dangerous. And then you meet Benny in the game, and he's kind of just like a goofball. He's kind of a doofus.
Always a pleasure to receive you in Meresti. What brings you down here today? Excellent. I knew you would serve as an ambassador.
I take Black Widow perk so I can fuck Benny to death.
I will dispatch Alan to Arafu immediately to help serve as their guardian and honor my end of the agreement. Your efforts surpass those of the average human. In fact,
I take the Black Widow perk because the vast majority of human enemies you fight are male, so that's like essentially almost like a flat 10% damage boost against human enemies.
To be a vampire is a life commitment. It is not achieved by my words. It is something you earn by your own will and sincere meditation. Sadly, I cannot fully make you one of us, but I can teach you how the lifeblood of others brings us regenerative powers. Since your body lacks the way to extract blood as we do, you must find alternative sources for your nourishment. Drink deep of the blood, allow not a drop to spill. Feel the warmth as it spreads inside you. You are becoming one with
blood
the life
tastes like
force
shit, though.
of
Anyone
They
who's
lend a
ever
part
like
of themselves
cut
to you.
themselves and then put their, you know, you cut your finger and you put your finger in your mouth and it just tastes like crap.
Becoming one. Allow the
Just tastes like
feelings
metal.
to course through your body as you partake of the blood. Feel it empower you and make you stronger. Once you have done this deed, only then will you know what it is like to be a vampire.
Oh, right. Okay, I forgot about this. You get the perk for it. I changed, you get 20 HP from blood packs now.
I'm certain.
Essentially makes them like a stim pack light. Whoever designed that, whoever wrote this quest had literally just played Vampire the Masquerade. They're like, I really played Vampire the Masquerade. I just played Masquerade, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. I'm into vampires at the very moment. So I'm going to put a vampire quest into this RPG that I'm working on. I didn't remember this quest, lol. I think the only reason I remember this quest is because it was one of the ones I always ended up doing early, because I think it's meant to be done early in the game, and so I remember anytime I started a Fallout 3 playthrough, I would almost invariably end up doing it. So I've done it like 1,000 times. I don't get why they have blood packs in New Vegas. Most useless items. I think there's a skill that makes them useful. There might be. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Oh.
Good evening, madam. Sir.
I want to say he's right about the blood bag thing. Blood bag. Blood pack. What is it called? Blood pack. Fallout New Vegas. Oh yeah, he's actually correct. There is nothing. Blood packs are just like, they're in New Vegas, probably just as like recycling. It's just the fact that they were there in 3. there not like... I like how this house... Oh, it does have a sink. Oh, good. I can drink from the sink. It's straight up just a decoration to be put in doctors'
All
clinics.
of us here thank you for everything.
Any luck finding out how rivets... Try...
Do I want to sell this assault rifle? I want to keep it. I could maybe use it eventually.
Good hunting! If you...
I always love how the repair sound effect is someone like... is clearly someone like ripping a piece of tape off of a roll.
Billy says not to talk to you.
Old man, I have scrap. You're not the old man. You're the old man.
What do you need?
If good tape can't fix it, nothing can. Yeah. Reminds me of the jury rigging perk. I love jury rigging perk. That is the only yeah, it is. It's essentially the only reason I ever get repair to 90. Is being able to essentially like repair. There are certain weapons that it's like, or items that are so difficult to find like something to repair them with, but then being able to repair them with something significantly cheaper is really nice. Rivet City's all the way over there. Jesus. I guess we could try... We could try for Rivet City. It's S tier, essentially infinite caps in an intended way. Yeah, it's a great perk. I know that I think in vanilla New Vegas, I think there are a couple weapons that are I think impossible to repair without jury rigging. Like in terms of like you have to you have to buy or you have to pay for it at a vendor. There's no actual weapon that you can repair it with.
Damn, I'm glad that wasn't me.
You like that, huh?
Oh wow, the pressure cooker actually looks like a pressure cooker now instead of just like a pot. I remember when this game first came out, there's a couple things that that were changed in this game because of certain countries being not happy with certain things. Like, for example, Med-X used to just be called Adrenaline, and then Australia didn't like the fact, the Australian rating board for games didn't like the fact that it was a real drug. Or not Adrenaline. Med-X used to be morphine, excuse me, morphine. And they didn't like the fact that it was just like a real drug, and they said, no, you can't have that, you have to change it. And so it became Med-X. Also, in the Japanese version, the Fat Man is not called the Fat Man for obvious reasons.
Hey there.
It's called Hiroshima. I think they actually gave it the name, I think, and this is like old knowledge. It's not a poor joke. It's a good. You hammered the joke on the head there, but yeah. I think it's called like the Nuka launcher or something like innocuous like that. Little boy. Yeah, they didn't name it after the first bomb. They named it after the second bomb.
What's the big idea?
You're right, Nuka launcher, never knew that. Huh. Yeah, it's and also I think in the Indian release, the Brahmin are not called Brahmin, the cows. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm reading that Fallout 3 wasn't released at all in India. Okay. Well, that might have been it then. That might have been actually what it was. Then that because of that, they just didn't release it in India.
Oh, I'm gonna tear you apart!
Yeah, it's... I'll say it's interesting how different this area looks without that without the color filter. Wow, it feels like a whole new game. I might need to just run past these guys. Still pretty low level. Not enough to take on the super mutants yet. I love how the color filter is just yellow. Oh no, it's not just yellow. Sometimes it's green, and sometimes it's blue, and in New Vegas, sometimes it's red. I want to say that there's something in this safe. I just don't have any of the skills required to get that in there. If I'm saving a lot, it's because I am. If it seems like I'm saving a lot, it's because I am, because I don't want this game to crash. Or this game is going to crash. Now, I should probably avoid this super mutant camp, but I remember there being a skill book in here. Never mind, there's no way. Oh, I'm about to cough. 1 sec. Oh, God. Oh, excuse me. Jeez, don't know where that came from. Is there a keybind to save? There is a key. Yeah, there is a keybind to quick save. I just don't trust quick saves. I'd rather make a hard save.
Look no further.
Control and F4. Ha ha ha.
Good to see.
Ah, welcome, weary traveler. You look like a traveler in need of relaxation and the finest of chemical assistance. Well, wander no more, my good friend, for I am Doc Hoff, procurer of the finest of medical goods and chemical assistance. Now, how may I help you? Let's see what the good doctor has in his magic bag, shall we?
You want to buy my wine?
Thanks.
You.
Oh, Mojave Express. Or Pony Express now, okay. The game crashed. What did I say? What did I say? You know, I realize I have not used VATS a single time this playthrough so far. When you play enough of Bethesda games, you can feel when the game is about to crash. There's always like a moment. There's like a hit, like a second or two where you go, "Oh, that's it. The game is dead," and then it just crashes. I'll say one thing is that for the most part, the crashes are pretty clean. The game just fucking gives up and crashes to desktop. It doesn't freeze. It doesn't like hitch up. It doesn't mess things up most of the time. It just goes, okay, I am dead, and then dies.
Mutants looking at you.
someone, please.
I am no longer a game. Blah.
Water.
Don't crash.
Welcome to Rivet City. Please wait while the bridge extends.
I remember having to set Task Manager to always be on top because of how frequent New Vegas would freeze and present any kind of alt-tabbing or closing. Yeah, that's... So, in the guide I followed for Tale of Two Wastelands, there's a whole section about stability in regards to frame rate, windowed mode, and alt-tabbing. And it gives you 3 different options of like, okay, you can do it like this, and it will, you know, it will have this amount of latency, and it will be good for this, but you won't be able to alt-tab. Or you can do it like this, where it's a little more difficult, but you'll be able to alt-tab and all that. You have to do so much stuff for this. I had to download stuff, install stuff. I have to have a program running in the background that, and it's just the one that was in the guide. It's probably not the only program, but it's just specifically like it keeps New Vegas at this frame rate. The game, you can't see it because it's not being captured, but in the bottom left corner I have an FPS counter, and it's the game is being kept at 82 frames a second because if it goes over 120 with all these fixes, shit just breaks. And that 82, it's a weird thing where it's you enter in your refresh rate and it would give you a number based on that. Essentially cut your refresh rate in half. It keeps it at that. And the idea was from the guide is that you should keep the frame rate as as high as it could reason. Like, you don't need big frame rate in this game because of how the engine doesn't like it, and you should keep it as low as as low as you find acceptable. You know what I mean? So you know, you don't like, you know, don't try to get like 100+ frames in this game because the engine will just die.
Hold it right there. State your business in Rivet City. Research, huh? I can't help you there, but you're free to ask around inside. Just don't start any trouble.
Okay.
Carry on then.
I think like I could probably get away with raising that program to like raising it up to 90 in like a nice smooth 90, and it would probably be fine. Anything over 30 makes it unstable. I've read that anything over 60 makes it unstable, but the guide I followed, there's a lot of stuff done to it to make it more stable over 60 as long as it's below 120, from what I understand.
I am Father Clifford. Yes, my flock is all
more or less all
Rivet
Bethesda
City.
games run off at
You should come to services
59
this
to 60
Sunday.
FPS. Yeah.
I'll be telling the tale of Saint Monica.
Never mind.
So Rivet City is a place in this game that I don't like going to because it's a nightmare mess to try to get through.
Ted Strayer, you can chill with me if you want, dude. Whoa, dude. You don't have to get all in my
Gonna be mad
face.
jokes when Elder
I'll
Scrolls
just make
6 releases
myself
and the engine is still tied to the frame rate. Oh, definitely. It's gonna be really funny that Bethesda is still going to be using the same engine that they've been cobbling, like they've been adding on to it. It's some jury-rigged monstrosity. Instead of just like, hey, why don't we learn a new engine? Why don't we just take one of the bunch of new engines out there that, you know, people use and that is good for making a bunch of different games, and try one of those. there's like an old man
Any trouble
who's
in this area?
who runs this place. I'm supposed to talk to him about the history. Where is he? This guy. Abraham Washington. There he is.
Quite an impressive collection, isn't it? Well, don't be shy. Have a look around. Abraham Washington's the name. Curator of this little slice of American history.
Bethesda's engine is held together with glue, spit, sweat, and unimaginable amounts of spaghetti. Yeah. I don't know, like... Is it just that, like, they're just too stubborn to switch? And I don't know, because... Like, this engine has very, very, very clear limitations, as everyone knows who's played these games or has ever tried to even just mod them. Like, not even make mods, but just, like, downloading mods. You know that this engine is limited. And yet they still use it.
Ah, a fellow scholar, I see. Each of the documents in this room tells a small but important story about the history of the United States of
Just
America.
fucking learn how to work with Unreal or something.
The
Jesus
greatest
Christ,
prize
Bethesda.
of all is missing from the collection.
Anything but this.
Why, yes. Your knowledge of American history is quite impressive. What an amazing crown jewel in my collection that would be. The original document created by the people for the people.
Did this game release after National Treasure?
Oh, would you? It would mean so much to me and the Society's collection here.
National Treasure. It did, yeah.
Excellent! You won't regret it, I promise you. Imagine, you are taking part in another chapter of American history. I envy you. You can find the Declaration of Independence in the ruins of the National Archives. In the D.C. ruins, you'll find the National Archives, or what's left of it anyway. The building should contain the document in a protective glass case. Be careful. The place is swarming with super mutants. Here, let me pinpoint its location for you. It's funny now that you ask. I can tell you all about the capital, but I really haven't got any idea about Rivet City itself. I can't see how important it is compared to the capital's history, but maybe Bannon might know something. He's in the governing council, after all.
I was gonna say something lewd, but I'm not going to. I don't want to get banned. How bad was it going to be?
The archives are infested with who knows what.
I'm looking for trouble.
I talked to Bannon.
Welcome to Potomac Attire. I am Bannon, proprietor and city council member. I carry discriminating attire for discriminating customers. Straight to the point. I like that.
Oh, I didn't actually want to buy things. Rivet City's history.
Why, I practically set this whole place up. When I got here 12 years ago, it was just a handful of dead-enders squatting in a rusted-out rowboat. Now I'm on the council, and with my leadership, we're the strongest settlement in the wastes. Of course, a few of those dead-enders still stick around, but who'd want to leave? Well, yes, but it was hardly any place of importance until I arrived on the scene. That's all ancient history now. No one would ever care about it. If you insist on wasting your time on that, you could try that bartending old crone down below, Belle Bonnie.
God, I forgot about how annoying this quest is.
I
gotta be saving. Gotta be saving.
There was some sort of battle.
Do you think
in the
we'll
city
ever have
yesterday.
windows in a Bethesda
The
game?
gate guard said the
Do you think we'll
gunfire
ever
went on for
we'll
over an
ever
hour.
leave?
I'm Belle Bonnie.
They'll ever be
and
able
this
to
is the
leave
Muddy
the
Runner.
individual
I'll
loading
tell you what
screens?
I tell all the fresh meat. Don't start
'Cause I
anything
don't
down
think so.
here, or I'll have Brock kick your ass. Probably not. What do you have? History? What, not enough shit around here already? You need to dig up more? Don't know if it ever had an official start. It's just been here forever. Stuck in the river and full of assholes. Huh. Why, that lying son of a bitch. He wasn't even born when I got here. Want to know this tub's history? Only person who really knows it is Pinkerton. And most think he's dead or
I
gone.
hope not, since it would
He's
be a
holed up in the
bigger
other half of
broken
the
mess.
ship, and he don't like visitors. He'll set you straight.
They need to be thrown. Bethesda needs to leave their comfort zone. They need to be. I don't know. Well, that's the question. Is if you force them, if Big Daddy Microsoft came to Bethesda and said, okay, you have to, your next game, Elder Scrolls 6, Fallout 5, whatever, you have to use a new engine. You have to use a new engine. You have to move on from the shit that you're making. Like, you can't keep making that over and over again. You have to do something new engine, blah blah blah, and lay down the law. Would they be able to actually deliver a game? I don't know. I should play Risk of Rain 2. I have played the first Risk of Rain a lot, which I know doesn't answer your question, but I like the first Risk of Rain a ton. Oh, I forgot that this was death. As long as I keep making money, I don't think they'll care. Just do what's easy, cheap. See, the thing is that no one really knows how well, 100% how well Starfield did, is the thing. And it's one of those things where it's like, how long will it be until Bethesda games stop doing well? Or well enough to justify the cost and the time that it takes to make them. Sorry, I was reading something. I'm trying to figure out... Is there a way... How do you get, like, a rebreather in this game? I remember how to get it in New Vegas, but I don't remember how to get it in 3. I don't think there is. Great. Okay, so there is one... Oh, I'm getting radiation sickness sitting here. Shit. There is no rebreather, correct. There is another way to get to this area without having to... But you need 100 lockpicking. Dead. The thing is, at this point, I think it's impossible, at least for Elder Scrolls 6, for them to change since the game's probably portion, like, done. Part of it's done already. Yes, I'd agree with that. Man, that's so weird, because there's no way to get through this now. Is there any way to get more breath? Like, how do you go through this place without... How do you get through this without... Are you reading YouTube? I'm looking at my phone for answers. I have my phone and I have the Fallout wiki on my phone. Fallout 3. How do I get into the Broken Bow in Fallout 3? Man, it's like ancient history. Reading through threads that are like a dozen years old. Oh, am I reading YouTube? Sorry. Am I reading YouTube? I get it. I am reading YouTube. Sorry. Yes, I do have a YouTube stream up. I know it's confusing. It hasn't really been too much of an issue because it seems that for most of my streams there's either people in YouTube or in Twitch and not both. It's depending on the game. I get a bunch of people on YouTube or I get a bunch of people on Twitch, but never do I have people talking on both sides for the most part. Yeah, this is the door that needs 100 lockpicking. Yeah, shit. Well, we can go kill some big ants. We can kill big ants. We'll go kill big ants. I'll wait till it's at least daytime so I can see what I'm doing. It's not daytime yet. Now it's daytime.
Well, look at this. We got us a wanderer all the way out here in Wilm's Wharf. You must got some important business out here to be wandering around, but 'tain't none of my beeswax what you're doing. But if you're interested in trading, maybe we can help each other.
Grandma Sparkle. I don't think I've ever spoken to this NPC.
We always need
Here, buy all my cigarettes. Kill Grandma? No.
And the misery that is the capital wasteland.
Fuck. Ah! Jesus. Where the fuck did that thing come from? Big bug. Do scorpions count as bugs? They do in my mind. They're bug adjacent. That red scorpion can fuck right
Is there
off.
any food in here?
Oh, hey, it's the kid, right? Scorpions are arachnids, not bugs. Okay, well, in the colloquial, quaquial, they're all to me, they're all gross, creepy, crawly things. Whether it's an arachnid, or an insect, or a bug, they're all things I hate. I don't like bugs. It's like when you say that a tomato is technically a fruit. It's like, yes, you're right. Yeah, sure, tomato is technically a fruit, but nobody's chopping up tomatoes and calling it a fruit salad. And if you are, you need help. Chinese assault rifle. This ugly piece of shit. Is that a medical kit? Almost left 2 stim packs. Hey kid, your dad's dead.
Come on, tell me already. Oh no. What happened? He's dead? I guess I already knew. Besides, I'm too tired to cry anymore. Look, my dad used to always say, you can do whatever you want in life, but the family comes first. If I left now, I'd just be running away.
But what?
I can't do that. I owe him. You gotta stop it, so this can't happen to anyone else's family ever again. I wish I had met you a long time ago, and then maybe my dad would still be alive. Thanks for doing all this. I'm feeling better now that you're here.
Listen, kid, don't get attached to me. I don't like you. Like he's doing like ant experiments. But why ants? Yeah, I was confused by the guy who was responsible for all this, but then I remember the quest perk reward was great, so I didn't care. A lot of the side quests in this game, in 3, feel very random. They do feel like it's just like... A lot of the plots feel like plucked out of a hat. Like they just like they everyone put their quest idea into a big jar and they just pulled out a dozen and said, okay, these are the quests. These are the side quests for Fallout 3. Town menaced by people who think they're vampires. Scientist experimenting with ants and makes them breathe fire. Man wants you to steal the Declaration of Independence. I don't have like any ammo. Oh, fuck. Yeah, Definitely a cobbled together collection of ideas, and you know what would be jokes? Yeah, stuff going around there. Yeah, there are a lot. Like, when we get to it, when we get to the superhuman gambit, that one is very much like a joke quest. What if there were two people who were superheroes? We're pretending to be a superhero and pretending to be a supervillain. Don't think I'm gonna get far with my little 22 rifle. You know what I think was one of the most wild blast from the pasts when I was setting up this game was the default FOV for this game is insane. I don't understand how people played games back. How did we play this? How did I play this game? The default FOV for first person is 55. How did I not like just vomit everywhere as a child? Probably because I was playing it on like a bigger TV and a computer monitor. But man. All Bethesda games have really bad default FOV, yeah. Changing the FOV is mandatory, yeah. It's so funny because we say that, like everyone knows. Well, maybe not everyone, but most people like, oh yeah, change the FOV. We gotta change the FOV. It's too narrow. It makes everyone motion sick. It's hard to play the game. Starfield didn't launch with an FOV slider. It had to be added in post, like in a patch. Which, why Bethesda? Why? Are there people out there who actually will? Okay, are there people out there who play games, who know what FOV is, and willingly choose a low FOV? And if so, why? Because I know there are people out there who like their high FOV. They play with like 100, 105, 110. But I have never seen anyone who willingly goes, yeah, I love my 60 FOV. I knock that down to 60 every time. There's a gun here. I can't. Oh, there it is. Pick it up. mean, devs don't play their own games, so they only do things when people complain enough. But that's the problem. You should be playing your own games. You should be. Imagine a writer who didn't read their own work and just went, okay, publish, done. Only time I've ever loaded the FOVs in a PvP type game for FPS or mechanical advantages? Okay. I could see that. I'm playing Skyrim 110 FOV. I'm usually comfortable around 90 to 95 depending on the game. Like some games the 90 might be a little too tight, and so I put it up to 95 and it's usually pretty good. Like right now what you're seeing here in this is 90. Oh my god. I am just getting my ass beat by these ants. Oh. We're coming close to having no bullets. Most AAA devs don't play games that they made, and they also waste money making other people that also don't play video games as playtesters. That's if it wasn't so sad, it would be funny.
You startled me. You really mustn't creep up on people like that. That is precisely why this is the ideal place for my work. Do you realize you're trampling about in a delicately balanced and highly sensitive experimentation area?
You're an asshole.
My experiments are of a complex nature and would take a scientist to explain. Oh wait, I'm a scientist. How marvelous. My foray into reducing the girth of these insectoid creatures is of utmost importance. I intend to generationally reduce their immense stature by way of a pre-birth induced mutagen. Isn't that clever?
What?
My word, you understand perfectly. How marvelous. Well, this is rather embarrassing, so you'll have to forgive me, but
how do you make a miscalculation that causes your ants to breathe fire?
Samples.
Instead of lowering the size of the ants, the brood hatched and
Also, this man
developed
is
a
the
new
living embodiment
biomechanism.
of the nerd emoji.
I call their genetic aberration pyrosis, the ability to emit flame from their bodies. I may be able to correct this error, but I can't get near my equipment. Your knowledge of experimental procedure surprises me. Indeed, I have skipped a step and directly modified an entire brood. Perhaps I was too hasty. I was so certain it would work. To correct this mistake, I'll need to get to my terminal to modify
He also has the
mutagen.
Half-Life 1 science team fit. Yeah, he does. No! Ah! Stop! I'm with the science team.
Since you've offered, allow me to elaborate. My portable terminal is set up in the hatchery chamber near the Ant Queen. If I can reach it, I can continue to work on improving the mutagen. If she were harmed in any way, months of data would be lost. Your objective would be to eliminate what I call her quintet of nest guardians. Filthy little abominations. I've rigged the equipment at my portable terminal to emit what I call an inhibitor pulse. Once I send this pulse, all of the remaining ants will lose their empathic link with the queen and frenzy, destroying each other in the process. So, that's all there is to it.
That seems like a really
What do you
bad
say?
idea, Doc.
Why can't man follow the ants' example? They work together as a team, every waking moment dedicated to the colony. They require no wealth or material items. Everything they need is provided for them by their fellow insects. But I digress. If it's payment you need, all I can offer is one of my mutagenic bioenhancers.
Okay.
You will? How marvelous! Be careful, my friend. The nest guardians can be quite tenacious.
My work is done? No, it's not. Oh, at least it lets me steal all this stuff. Oh, thank God. Some ammo. Do you got anything else, Doc? Doc, please. I've got like 20 bullets. I'm definitely not gonna be able to. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Don't hurt the queen. Okay, I got 18 or 20 rounds there. 13 rounds there. An assault rifle I can barely wield. Maybe the frags? Hey, asshole. Hey, asshole, over here. Yeah. Did he just give up? Hello? Okay, you just witnessed the only time I have ever used landmines in these games. 3, 4, New Vegas, first time ever. jackass. Oh, this is bad. They are very tanky, yes. There's the queen. I don't want to hurt her. Oh, there are 5 of them. He said quintet. Quintet.
Watch out!
Oh, that hurts. Anything to loot here? Ooh, big book of science. Bye. All right, that went okay. Didn't die. Used landmines for the first time.
I've detected some changes within the Queen's hatchery with my equipment. What's transpired?
Done.
Oh, how marvelous. Please, tell me what happened. Come now, the faster you tell me, the faster I can provide promised payment for your services. Then I will proceed to my portable terminal at once and make the necessary changes to the formula. Thanks very much for everything. You've been quite a useful lab assistant. How marvelous! Which injection did you want? Will it be the ant sight or ant might?
What is going to be more useful? Another point in strength or perception? Because both are at 4 right now. I'm gonna say strength. Yeah, strength.
How marvelous! Ant might it is. Hold still, please.
Granted the strength and flame resistance of the ants. Strength by 1, fire resistance. Cool. Whoa, 5 strength. Meaning I can actually use some of the bigger guns. I'm still probably gonna get the weapons handling perk because I always do. There are ants. There's still more of these fucking. I'm so sick of ants. I want to get out of these fucking tunnels with all these ants. I love hidden quest perks. Wish there were more in all games. Yeah, I do like when a game gives you a reward like that instead of just like money or a weapon or experience. Ant. Ants. That fucking rad scorpion. God damn it. Small child, I fixed the ant problem.
Anyone out there? It was so weird. All of a sudden, the ants went nuts and started fighting each other. It was like they were totally crazy. It was really scary, but kind of cool at the same time. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I wish I had something to give you for all the work you did. But I never really had much to start with. I guess now you'll be on your way, and I'll have to try living here by myself. I hope you'll come back and visit someday.
Do you have any family?
Really? You mean it? Oh boy, thank you so much. I'll wait in my old house for you to come back. I need to bury my papa anyway. Just don't forget about me. You're pretty swell for a grown-up.
So I'm looking at the wiki, the Fallout wiki for what you can do to. So the good option is you go to find a living relative in Rivet City. The medium option is you go to Little Lamplight and you talk to the mayor there and you let him go to Little Lamplight. And then the bad option is you go visit Eulogy Jones in Paradise Falls. And guess what happens to him there? Paradise Falls sounds like a great place. What the fuck is this place? Ants. I'm so fucking sick of ants. Gods, I hate ants. My father did too, even before they took his eyes out. That's not a great reference, but again, this is another building I don't think I have ever been in. I will say that is something about Bethesda games, is that I have played Skyrim and Fallout and like 80 billion times, and I will almost every playthrough I find a cave or a building or some place I've never gone to, or at the very least haven't been to in like 1,000 playthroughs. Oh, I have fallen down. Okay, you might actually notice it when I'm on my model. I have a habit, it's a dumb habit, where sometimes when aiming down the sights of a gun in a video game, I will actually close one eye in real life. I'm such an idiot. That's why I'm still playing New Vegas in 2025, despite having explored every possible playthrough I find, or despite every playthrough I find something new. I get what you mean, man. I still play New Vegas because I like it. Like I like I like that game. I like the storylines. I like the quests. I like the worlds. I like becoming a post-apocalyptic cowboy with a lever action gun. I've brought it up before, but do you think there's a bit of salt at Bethesda in regard to how there have been 4 3D Fallout games, 4 Fallout games post Interplay, and do you think that there is some salt when they look around on the internet and all that and see that the only game that has like of those 4 that has like a very popular fan reaction is the one they didn't make? Not to say that there aren't fans of 3, 4, or 76, but those games get so much more criticism and are so much less, talked about, streamed about, videos about, as opposed to New Vegas. Like I bet they would be a little salty about that. I'm gonna abandon this because I don't have enough ammo for this. I don't even know if it's worth firing all these bullets. I'm just gonna leave.
Welcome to the Weatherly. Mr. Buckingham at your service. I serve Miss Vera Weatherly, proprietor of the Weatherly Hotel. Not that it's any of your business.
Can I speak to this lady? She is asleep probably because it's 9 p.m.
I'm looking for trouble.
Wow, look at this local map. Actually, like, useful. Holy shit.
You're in the Rivet City Clinic. I'm Dr. Preston. Sure. Give me a shout if you need anything.
I'm looking for Zephyr.
Welcome to the Weatherly.
Where is Lady? Where I need to speak to her. God, finding NPCs in this game is always such a pain. one of you the person? Yes.
Charmed to meet you. I'm Vera Weatherly of the Weatherly Hotel. Poor dear. I know what it's like to be alone. I'd love to take him in. Don't worry. I have the means to keep him fed and healthy, but most importantly, safe.
Yay.
Oh, that's wonderful. If you ever wander back into Rivet City,
I found the
why
kid
don't
a
you
good
check up
home
on
and
us?
didn't sell him to
You're always
slavers.
welcome.
It's weird that the kid didn't suggest, like, I'm gonna find you a new home, kid, and he doesn't suggest, oh, I have a very rich aunt. Aunt. You get it? You get it? You can send him to live with his aunt after all the fucking ants.
Oh, I hope you found me a place to live. You really found her? Oh, thank you so much. I can't believe everything you've done for me. Most people would have kept on walking when I ran up to them screaming like I did. I'll get my stuff together and move on out there right away. Come visit me sometime.
Ants. Okay, weapon handling? Yeah, probably weapon handling. Because at most, like, if I get even, and the implants are a long way away. The implants are in the Mojave. They're in a different game. Even with the implants, I'm probably only going to get at max 6 strength. So might as well get weapon handling. Probably be able to use a AM rifle, maybe? Alright, we're gonna go back to Megaton. To our favorite... Yep, 8 strength. Okay, good. Alright, so yeah. If I get 6 strength, I'll be able to use the AM rifle. The people who pick that gun as the gun to put in the game as the anti-material rifle, good choice. That rifle is a really cool. It's a massive 50 caliber sniper rifle, used by, I want to say, like a French special forces, and it's enormous. And it's not like, it is a proper 50 caliber sniper rifle. It's not. It's got like it's built for like accuracy of a sniper rifle. And it's a really pretty gun in real life.
Any luck finding out how Rivet City got started?
Do it later. I need you to sell me things. That whole time going through those stupid night tunnels, dark tunnels, I had night vision goggles and I completely forgot. Oh. It's a mod, you're forgiven. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to look at it. Do you have 32 rounds? You do have a couple 32 rounds.
Good hunting.
Wait, actually, how much to repair my stuff?
Huh. Did you...
We will have a nice full day's rest. Don't worry, my character's almost dying of thirst. We're gonna do, you know, we're gonna wind. Actually, what I was gonna say, I'm going to just do some exploring. I'm just gonna wander the wastes for a little bit in and around Megaton. What does, I don't know. Does anyone know how to make it so that all these, I don't want all these quests on the screen at once. How do I make them go away? I wonder what that's controlled under. That's probably... I actually don't know. Never mind then. A shack. Oh, it's a shack. Who the fuck is this shack? I don't know what this is, but I can't open it either, so... Moving right along. That dog just jumped out of nowhere. Holy shit. No, there. Look, we'll walk to Tenpenny Tower. And try to pick up some locales on the way. Why are there turrets in that building? Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, it could shoot me from there. Whatever. What?
Tear them apart!
Where are these shots going? What? Where? I don't like how this mod has a death counter here in the top left. That's really annoying. I don't count one of those because it was me fucking drowning. That's bullshit. I'm gonna die again to this fucking turret. Arguably not even worth it. One sec. I'm just gonna. Oh, I just realized I've been like sitting in like the most uncomfortable way. Oh, just gotta limber. Oh, that's better. Proper posture is key to streaming. I wonder how many streamers and how many streamers are going to have like hunchbacks when they turn 50. Mercenary pistol? What is this? Oh, it's like a Tokarev. That guy literally was coming at me with boxing gloves on. Oh. Man, raiders are such lovely decorators. They know how to make a house feel like a home.
Huh? Moving around so much.
Oh, gun went click. Oh! I think that's all of them.
Nothing yet.
Nope, there's someone else here.
I'm going to find you.
The fuck was this nerd? Assault rifle drum, assault rifle heavy barrel. Yo. Okay. There's more down here. Oh, we can make weapon repair kits in this too. I forgot. Oh, okay. I gotta start collecting weapon repair kit stuff. I didn't mean to drink the whiskey. God damn it. What I don't get is that if you're a raider, why do you want to live like this? Why do you want to live in trash? Oh, man, I'm dead. What's that? Nuka cocktail. Nuka cocktail. All right, back towards Tenpenny.
I'm gonna take. Kick ass!
There are a lot of landmines here. Let's not die. Is this where the Brotherhood... Yeah, these are the Brotherhood outcasts. These nerds. Oh my god, that's a lot of flies. Huh. Well, if we found the first missing texture, this is almost, or unless this is supposed to look like that, but I don't think so. Any missing textures are my fault. I screwed up the LOD thing then. Oh, that's definitely fucked up. Oh god. Oh god. Don't look. Don't look. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Don't look.
You sick of...
You can tell Tenpenny he can kiss my ass. We've got plenty of bottle caps. Let me in, goddammit.
How many times do we have to go through this? You're not getting in.
I can stand here all day yelling at you through this damn speaker if I have to.
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not human, that's for damn sure. For the last time, no zombies allowed.
Can't you tell the difference between me and a feral? Fine, I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours, all of you.
Wow, what an asshole. Both of them.
I thought I told you to get the hell out of here. Tenpenny doesn't want your goddamn caps, and I don't want the goddamn headache. For the last time, get your rotten, ugly, goddamn ghoul ass
How
off
dare you.
Mr. Tenpenny's private property. What? No, just those damn ghouls. Sorry, thought you were one of them. Ghoul or not, I must inform you that you are trespassing on Alistair Tenpenny's private property. Renders an official business only. Is that so? And why should I believe that? You ever kill a ghoul before? Is that so? Then I'm sure you can handle yourself out there in the wasteland just fine. Are you done wasting my time? No.
Oh, I'm not paying you 100 caps. Go fuck yourself. Fuck you. This is some good stuff. Safe I can't do. Tales of Junktown Jerky Vendor. That's a fucking skill book. No, nothing else in here? Alright, well, you know what? I think that's a good spot to end it. I don't even know what we did today. Okay, I do. More of the Wasteland Survival Guide. We did Fire Ants. That was fun. Oh, the vampires, right? The not vampires. We did that. Yeah, I'm still enjoying this. I do. Again, I've said it last time. This makes Fallout 3 much more enjoyable to play. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for part 2 of the Wasteland Survival Guide. Thanks for watching.